I went on a date with a guy who tried to rob me, part 2.
The man who had come to rob me did something astonishing. He put down my wallet, sat beside me on the floor, and started comforting me. There, amidst my own tears, I heard his story of desperation, losing his job, a sick mother, no place to call home.
We sat there, in the unlikeliest of gatherings, a distraught son and a desperate thief, sharing our sorrows and apologies. After a heart-wrenching 10 minutes, I asked him to leave. He ran out so quickly, he even left his crowbar behind. But the story doesn't end there. 2 days later, he was there again, right outside my door, looking remorseful and holding a small bowl of soup his mother had made. My emotions were a whirlwind of fear, anger, and confusion. I couldn't accept his gesture and harshly told him to leave, threatening to call the police. Months passed, and then a letter arrived. It was from him. He wrote about his mother's passing, how he had found a job and a place to stay. He wanted to make amends, even suggested I could break into his place in return. It was a strange, almost humorous offer. I discarded the letter, but his address lingered in my mind. Curiosity eventually led me to his neighborhood. Our paths crossed again, and this time his remorse was palpable. He shared his mother's funeral program with me, grounding his story in reality. We gradually started to communicate more. He told me about his community college classes, his strengths, his hopes. But despite this growing understanding, I couldn't bring myself to fully trust him, to invite him into my life again. Yet tonight marked a change. Over coffee, a simple conversation led to an impromptu invitation to my apartment. He cooked, we shared laughs, and even joked about that fateful night he tried to steal my TV. The evening ended with a shared moment of loss for our mothers, a mutual understanding that seemed to bridge the gap between us. This journey has shown me the complex tapestry of human life, how pain, understanding, and forgiveness can intertwine in the most unexpected ways. And through it all, I find myself reflecting on my father, the man whose absence inadvertently led me to this strange yet profound connection.